For my capstone project, I chose a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. I chose inflation's impact on small family farms, and as this is my 16th year teaching agriculture education. This is also my 16th year running a small goat operation that we run as a family, Dixieland Delight Show Goats. And over the course of the last couple of years, inflation and feed costs is really impacting our operation on a daily basis. And personally, obviously, on our personal farm, when I was first chosen to or first asked to choose a capstone project, this was one that kind of jumped out to me. We've seen a huge increase in the cost and of our feed and cost of our products that we use on a daily basis. And um, 5 years ago, our farm was very, very, very profitable. I actually it was profitable enough that we felt like that it was probably enough to help my wife be a stay at home mom and not have to be at a job and just push ourselves on at our farm. And we was doing really, really well. Unfortunately, with the cost of everything going up, it's been really, really hard on us. And I wondered in history, is there other times this has happened? Is this impacting other people? And, so I chose to dig into that on the personal side. Professionally, I have students that show livestock projects. We have show pigs and we have show goats, and I'm not in a community where there's a lot of money, especially for livestock projects. And when you're talking about a $10 to $20 increase on bags of feed, that really impacts students and their ability. A pig project's $300 to $500 more, and that don't even include the pig. That just the feed and the waters and everything. And so professionally, it affects me on a daily basis as well, especially when I'm trying to reach out and acquire new students to show. And I'm very upfront and honest with them when I tell them that it's expensive now. On a bigger scale, obviously outside of my little small bubble, the impacts are going to affect our whole nation. And I felt like it was something that I was passionate about. I am passionate about. It's not a political capstone at all. It has nothing to do with your political affiliation. It's not anything to attack the government. It's just how we handled this and what impacts does it normally have. Um, as far as how am I conducting it, I've done a lot of research with the 1980 farm crisis. I was born in 1985, so I don't obviously know anything about that, but I've been able to dig into the late 70s and early 80s, and it's been really interesting. It's been cool because as I go through stuff in my personal classroom with my students, I've been able to kind of tie it all together for them and say, we will survive this. It's not happened before. And we talk about, I'm not a huge fan of factory farming. We talk about the percentage of population that's not working on a farm anymore and a number of people we've got to feed. And it's been really neat to be able to do that. So I've used the 1980 farm crisis as my basis of my research. I've got a lot of contacts in the industry through 16 years of teaching ag and 16 years of being a farmer, connections all around the United States. Obviously, social media is a great tool. Without even asking, just being observative at what's going on in other people's operations and watching how they're changing or doing what they do based on inflation's effect at their house. So that's kind of been my basis, the 1980 farm crisis, talking to other farmers, especially ones that are older than me, that are wiser than me, and also watching social media and then just doing research. There's a lot of research out there, especially in the last 6 months. There's been a lot more research available for me to look at. Timeline, I really hope to be kind of tying this down by mid-October. Um, the next couple of weeks are really, really busy for an ag teacher in Georgia. We've got some contests coming up. We've got a state livestock show, so I'm going to kind of work around that. I'm going to dive in right after a state livestock show the first week of October, and hopefully have everything done before I head off to national convention with my students. That'd be my timeline as far as when I want to get things done. Um, I'm hoping by reading how all of this has happened before and how we handled it, I'm hoping to be able to maybe personally survive this and be able to better educate students about the future with their projects. I really have enjoyed getting to research it. I've talked to a lot of older people, like I say, that are a lot wiser than me. It all ties together. We did the creed in the last couple of weeks in my ag class, and the fact that E.M. Tiffany does say we believe in the future of agriculture, and I definitely believe in it. I think it's going to be different than the way it is now. It was very interesting to ask students that are new to the business, what are new to the industry, what do you see agriculture in the next 20 years? And it was really cool. Some of them were grim. They don't feel like there's going to be a great impact on a great deal of success with ag. Some, the smart, I would say, the ones looking towards the future, really, robotics and obviously vertical farming and things like that. It was really cool to see that. So I look forward to getting to kind of finish this up. Um, Again, a very near and dear topic to my heart, my family. So I look forward to getting to finish it up and hopefully helping students and myself personally in the long run.